Top 5 Best 88-Key Weighted Keyboard for Beginners. Number 5. Casio Privia PX160. Most people associate Casio with beginner-level keyboards, but the PX160 has a lot to offer to the experienced player too. It comes with two 8-watt speakers, which pack a surprising punch. It also has several ports that allow you to connect loudspeakers for recitals and performances. It only has 18 tones, which is far fewer than many of the other keyboards on my list. However, it's surprising to see just how much it can do with those tones. Couple them with the weighted keys and you have a surprisingly versatile keyboard. At only £25, it's also one of the lightest keyboards on my list. This improves portability, with the slim design also ensuring the keyboard packs away easily after use. The scaled hammer action detects the difference between soft, medium, and hard contacts. There's also a USB port to allow computer connectivity. Having said that, it may not be the best choice if you like to play with headphones. The notes also have short sustains, which can make playing some passages difficult. Pros: has two strong speakers. Extremely lightweight. The keys feature a scaled hammer action. Comes with ports for connecting to computers and external speakers. Cons: limited number of tones. Not compatible with all types of headphones. Short sustains. Coming in number 4. Yamaha P71. The Yamaha P71 allows you to sample high-end Yamaha features at a lower price point. The P71 cuts down on cost by not including a stand or a bench. It weighs around 25 pounds, which makes it easy enough to carry around. The package also includes a solid power supply which doesn't seem to overheat and a nice sustain pedal which enriches your sound and allows you to explore a wide range of techniques and musical genres. As an added bonus, you're able to simulate string instruments really well when taking full advantage of the sustain pedal. The graded hammer system, which is a Yamaha signature, makes striking the weighted keys a lot easier than on other keyboards, even those above this price point, while maintaining the feel of playing on an analog piano. The bass keys will feel a bit heavier than the treble, so you'll be able to play with a lot more depth and feeling. You're able to switch between 10 different voices on the P71, including harpsichord, strings, 2 organs, and more. What's even cooler is the dual voice feature, which allows you to play 2 instruments at the same time by hitting a single key. Although this digital piano doesn't look as fancy as something you might see on stage, its engineering and design allow it to be quite the contender. In terms of clarity, the P71 sounds a lot better than some more expensive models. The voices use above average samples. However, it might not be the best weighted keyboard overall for serious recording purposes. Learning music theory and playing techniques and figuring out your role in a band are all achievable with the P71. It only starts to fall off in a professional setting. The main reason for this is that higher-end digital pianos have more memory. This allows them to use better samples for the voice. Another reason is that the timbre doesn't really change depending on how hard you press the key, only the volume does. An experienced musician would be able to tell the difference. As far as connectivity is concerned, your options are somewhat limited but still okay. You have a standard stereo jack and a USB to host on the back panel. You also have a sustain pedal jack which can be used with an FC3 half pedal if you want to switch things up and add even more depth to your tunes. What's nice about the USB connector is that you can use it to connect to your iPhone or iPad and control the digital piano with the dedicated Yamaha app. What's not as great is that the headphone jack is at the back, so the cable may end up being inconvenient to play around. Pros: Yamaha digital app, USB connectivity, 10 voices and dual voice feature. Good value for the money. Sustain pedal. Cons: uncomfortable stereo jack placement. Can't push the pedal just halfway. Coming in number 3. Alesis Recital digital piano. Aimed at the beginner's market, this may not be the best 88-key keyboard for performing. However, it's an excellent practice keyboard that features semi-weighted keys. Again, This can get new players used to the idea of weighted keys without confusing them. It has a max polyphony of 128 and is extremely cost-effective. I also like the headphone jack, which allows you to play without disturbing others. Despite having 128 polyphony, it only has 5 voices. You can adjust each of these to produce different effects, but it's perhaps not versatile enough for an experienced player. It does offer USB and MIDI connectivity, plus it's one of the most portable options on my list. You can pack 6 D-cell batteries into it if you need to take it to lessons. It also comes with a power adapter for when you're playing at home. I also like that it comes with a 3-month subscription to Scov, which is an excellent teaching tool for new pianists. Pros: semi-weighted keys make this an excellent beginner's keyboard. Comes with a free Scov Premium subscription. Batteries allow portability. Cost-effective. Cons: expert players may tire of the semi-weighted keys. Doesn't have many voices. Coming in number 2. Yamaha P125. Another great Yamaha keyboard, the P125 doesn't come with as many accessories as the DGX-660. However, you still have the option to get a stool, piano bench, and sustain pedal. While the P125 works as a performance keyboard, it also really shines as a practice keyboard. This is down to the duo mode, which allows for side-by-side play. A teacher can show a student something on one side so they can emulate it on the other. The impressive 192-note polyphony means there's plenty of range to the sound it produces. It also comes with backing tracks built in. I also like the intelligent acoustic control, which adapts the tone based on your volume settings. Special mention also goes to the black keys. These have a matte finish, which ensures better grip. You're unlikely to find your fingers slipping off the keys with this keyboard. The keyboard also comes with a free iOS app, which you can use to adjust its settings and trigger backing tracks. The inbuilt speakers let the package down a little. They don't sound great when you're playing at low volumes. You can plug external speakers into the keyboard, but you'll have to find the jack hidden away at the front first. Pros: comes with a bench and keyboard stand. Has a polyphony of 192. Duo mode may make it an ideal teaching/learning tool. Adapts tone automatically to your volume settings. Cons: inbuilt speakers perform poorly at low volumes. Inconvenient placement of the headphone or speaker jack. Coming in number 1. Yamaha DGX-660B. The DGX-660 features some great samples that sound almost exactly the same as an acoustic piano. Yamaha has also built in its scaled graded hammer technology. In practice, this means that the keys can tell the difference between light, medium, and heavy presses. As a result, it can create 264 tones from its 88 keys. I also like the option to connect the keyboard wirelessly to an iOS device. This helps with recording and also makes it easier to pull up notation when you're playing. It also has a USB port if you don't have an iOS device. It does take a little breaking in, as the keys feel stiff when you first start playing. The damper pedal also lets the package down, as it feels a touch unnatural. It's also available in bundles, which gets you accessories like a furniture stand, stool, sustain pedal, dust cover, and a headphone as part of the package. It also comes with both a DVD and a music book for beginners, in addition to some headphones that you can use when playing with other people in the room. Of course, accessories don't mean much if the keyboard doesn't sound right. Luckily, I don't think that's a problem with this one. Pros: comes with a huge range of accessories. Superb samples create a rich digital sound. The keys have graded weight detection. Connects wirelessly to iOS devices. Cons: the keys take a while to break in. Average damper pedal.